Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. It's time. Friday morning. Fresh Cast Friday. Another day. Another dollar. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you doing? Another day in paradise, baby. Let's go. All right, all right, all right. So, this morning, what do we got? What we got? I got any news coming out later on today? Let's take a look. Let's take a look. How y'all doing? How you feeling? Everybody feeling good? You ready for that Friday? We got some existing home sale numbers coming out at 9:30 this morning. And then, yeah, 9:30 pretty much existing home sales. And then after that, yeah, pretty much that's the big news of the day. Big news of the day. Existing home sales at was that 9:45 or 10 o'clock? 10 a.m. 10 a.m. existing home sales. There we go. All right. All right, sorry. Here we go. We're live. Trying to get some music here. What kind of music should we do today? What do we got? What should we do today? Should we go hard in the paint? Go hard in the paint? Maybe not that hard. That was too hard. Too hard. All right. Right now, the ES pushing up here from the 20s to the 27s, starting to we get the 80 EMA, the 21 EMA, and the 51 EMA to get crossed up here. And we'll see what happens. The market holding a pivot point right now at the 922s. We got a pivot point at the 922s. Above us on the ES, we've got a pivot up at the 42s. So right now, holding that 22 area, the 42s being the next pivot point. That's the 390.73 area on the SPY right now. If we look at the 15-minute chart, getting this breakout right there at the 27, 26s. And we're looking to see if we get a move up here at open. We got about 11 minutes till the market opens. If you guys have already hit that like button, you know what to do. Hit the like button. Blow up the like button, people. It's free to like. It's free to like. It's Fresh Cash Friday. If we get 1,000 likes here on the stream today, we'll do a giveaway as well. So let's go. On the book map right now, we can see we got a bunch of liquidity stacked up there at the 30s. After the 30 level, yeah, kind of like liquidity stacked up there, pretty much like 34, 33. Decent amount of liquidity between 30 and 40, 36s, and then below us, we got that 22 area right now. Try to hold up there, so. Bump. Mr. Robot, I got you. You should get an email today. Or, yeah, you should get an email by Monday at the latest. All right, so right now, just kind of looking here at the ES. We got that support there looking like 16, 15. Remember that 16, 15 area yesterday was kind of acting as support. at the open yesterday. That 15 area, tried to hold there. So right now I'm trying to push up here above 27. We got that. I'm thinking pretty much we got to get a break above 30 here, get above 30 to start getting a move. That 30 area acting as resistance pre-market or after hours, basically there. Yeah, 33 high. So over 33, we got that resistance up there at the 40s. So that was the high yesterday. We had that beautiful move there end of day, or like the middle of the day. From 12 o'clock, we rallied up there to the 40s. So just kind of sitting back here, waiting and watching now, and looking here at the 3-minute chart, trying to push up there over the 30 level. So we got about 9 minutes till the market opens. 9 minutes till the market opens here, and then we'll kind of get a better idea of what we're looking at here once the market opens. So the day that you stop guessing is the day that you can move forward. Sage trading. Very sage advice right there. Very sage advice. So right now we got the 80 EMA, the 21 EMA, and the 51 EMA all kind of just getting stacked up there nicely. So this could be kind of the beginning to the move here. We'll just got to kind of see what happens here at open. Right now I'm trying to hold that 20 area as support. So today feels like yesterday. There you go. Yesterday is today. Today is tomorrow. All right, we got 225 likes. I think we can do at least 300 likes here before the market opens. Come on now, let's go. So my goal right here at open is just to kind of see what happens, that 30 area. And then after that, I think 40 obviously would be in play. And then over the 40s, you're thinking you got a pivot point from the 42s being a pivot on the ES. The next pivot on the ES is up at the 70s. So 970 pivot is that kind of next resistance after the 42s. Right now, we got that 22 pivot there, and we're trying to hold that 15 area. So 15, I would say, is kind of that support line in the sand today. We got to hold that 15 level. If we get below that 15 level, well, we'll see if they're going to sell it, but they did kind of dip it below 15 right here, then pop it right back up above 15. So 15, obviously a big support right now overnight, kind of holding that 15 level. We held 15 pretty much from 5 a.m. till market well open here now. So let's go. We got about 7 minutes till the market opens. 7 minutes. And just kind of watching, see what happens here. That all that liquidity stacking up there. The 30s, got an iceberg seller sitting there at the 30s right there. Pretty much at open, like to see just kind of a pullback at open, maybe pullback 22s, 20s. Find some support there and then get that move up if we're gonna move up there. So pushing up there 28s right now, 28.50. Looks like we're gonna test that 30 area here, possibly before the market opens. Possibly. And there's 30. And there's 30. 30 getting touched there on the ES, pushing up to the 30s. Right now we are above the VWAP. Above the VWAP here. On the ES and on the NASDAQ. So party, drink Bacardi. The VWAP on the ES is sitting at 923 right now. 923 on the VWAP, so we're above the VWAP on the ES, above the VWAP on the NASDAQ. We got about 4 minutes here till the market opens. Right now, trying to push up there. Just kind of watching here. 15-minute chart hitting the breakout there, but we need to get above this 30 area next. So we get over that 30 area, we got that push up here to the 40s, and then after that, like I said, that next pivot point up there, there's a 42 pivot point, but the next after 42 is 70. So kind of got 70 as a area to think about today. When it's above the VWAP, it's just telling me that the overall trend is bullish. When we're below the VWAP, we're thinking that the overall trend is bearish. And right now, trying to push through that 30 area here. We got about 4 minutes till the market opens. 4 minutes till the market opens here. 3 minutes, actually. Oh, let's go. Oh, baby, baby. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty much just thinking that we need to kind of get through these levels here, obviously. 30s up there to the 40s next. Right now, we're holding there at the support. So pretty much at open here, I think anything in between, anything here in the middle, obviously, is a gamble. If you're trying to buy at open, kind of, if we get down, we want to get down, if we're for that pullback at open, we want to get down kind of into this lower area of this channel right now. I definitely wouldn't want to be buying like right in the middle of this channel here. Kind of want that bigger push through there. So if you guys have already hit that like button, it's almost time for the market to open. So don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. We're gonna have a little bit of a gap up here at open, small gap up. So gotta be thinking of that possible kind of little gap fill there at open on the SPY right now. We'll find out here. It's tricky. I hate when the market's kind of pushing up into resistance as we go into open, because you can see here on the book map, there's a lot of resistance above us right now. We'll see if that clears out at open, but 32, 33, I mean, it's stacking up there. We'll find out here. And like I said, 10 a.m., we have 10 a.m. house numbers this morning, so 10 a.m. housing numbers. We'll see what happens here. What's the market opens? That waiting game. I feel like the 5 minutes or the 10 minutes before the market opens sometimes feels like an eternity. And there's that push up there above 30 now. So really pushing up into that resistance. We know that 33 area was the high overnight right there. So, well, let's see what happens here at open. Do we break through that 30 area, push to the 40s quickly? I would like to see a little bit of a pullback here. I mean, I like to see a little, like a pullback to the 20s would be nice at open. The problem is, you know, if you get long right now, it's going to end up dumping. So it just wouldn't be that easy, would it? You just can't get long at the freaking top of this move right here, the top of this channel. And here we go. Market is now open for business. Welcome to the party. And there's that pullback here at open. Pulling back 25, 24s. We'll see how this goes. Can we hold here at the 25, 26s? Try to get that push up through the 30s next. Right now, trying to hold here at the 25, 26s. We got that support down there at the 24s, 22s right now. This is that pullback that we talked about. The almighty pullback. And pull back, testing that 22 level. Will we go all the way down and fill that gap here? We got that gap kind of down to the 399s here on the SPY, the ES support there at the 22s right now on the pivot. Market pulling back here at open, so. Like I said, that key area being the 15s, needing to hold 15 here support-wise, so. Market just dumping right there. Look at that. Just gave up that whole move there at open. That's called the fake out right there, my friends. That's the fake out. And that's exactly why I said we don't want to be buying up at the 30s. Much rather want to be trying to get long down here in the lows than trying to get long at the highs. So same idea, just looking to hold that 15 area here. They just dumped it. They're dumping it. Look at that thing. Straight down at open. Not one. No buying. No buying, they said. Just straight down. Gonna be funny if they just rip this back up now. It's a big old candle to rip back up. We got that 22 area pivot point on the ES right now. Will that turn into resistance here? Market trying to find some support here at the 15s. We held that 15 area overnight, so the $1 million question, do they hold it here now? And just dumping it. So we filled that gap perfectly there at open, like we talked about on the SPY. Got maybe a little bit lower to go, actually, to fill it perfectly, but got those 10 a.m. numbers coming out here today, 10 a.m. numbers. And the market just going lower right now, down to the 15s. See what happens here at the 15s if we're going to try to hold here support wise. Or do we keep dumping? They're right now trying to hold that 15 here area here. If we break I think if we lose that 15 support, we go down to like the 90s here. So just kind of sitting back, waiting and watching here. If we get this break through the 15 area again. And right now I'm trying to get this break all the way through the 15 strong. Watching to see what happens here at the 15s. If we're going to break through that 15 level on the book map right now, we got some liquidity down there at the 14-12 area. So if we get below this 15s, if we get below 15, see if we can't move down there to the 900s next. That pivot point on the ES is 95. So if we can get down there below the 900s, we test that 95s. Yeah, 895 is the pivot point, and then below that 875 pivot. So market sell, sell, sell. If you guys haven't already hit that like button, let's go. Blow up that like button right now. The ES just dumping, baby. Absolutely dumping here. You gotta love when they pump it right before they dump it. That's exactly what they did pre-market. Pumped it from the 19s up to the 30s and then just whacked it right down there. The Bears are in control. Radio check. Bears, can you come in? Tell us, where do we go from here? That 12 area right now trying to be support here on the book map. We got the ES and we got the NASDAQ sitting right there at a pivot point, 11,380 on the NASDAQ here. So well, let's see, possibly get that push back up into the 20s here, kind of test those areas of support from earlier, turn those into resistance. But still holding here at the 15s right now. Market trying to push back up here into the 20s again. NASDAQ's above the VWAP, correct. The ES below the VWAP right now. Market trying to push back up here. See what happens here at the 1920s. I think possible push up like the 24s. If we start squeezing back up here, kind of test some of this free fall area. Testing that free fall area. Looking to see if we hold here at the 19s right now. Try to push back up there into the 20s a little bit. Get this push back up in 24, 25s. 24, 25s here. Trying to push back up there. I think 24, 25 is doable here on the book map right now. Seeing that 24 liquidity, 25 liquidity sitting there. That would be a nice area to get stuck resistance wise. Kind of watching to see what happens here at this 20-year. That's this perfect area to get rejected right here. It'd be a good short. So just kind of watching to see if we start to turn back down from this 20 area now. And getting this pullback here. I like to see maybe get that push all the way up there to the 25s. This would be nice, and then try to get short there. Right now, pushing up there again, 25s. Look at that thing. They're trying to push it through 25s now, 26s. And see if they can push up through this 25 level, test that 30s again. We get over 30s, well then we go 40s if we magically squeeze back up here. So we're pushing back up into that middle of that big red candle right there. This will be the telling moment. Will we push through that resistance there at the 26s? There's a bunch of liquidity at the 30s right now. If you're looking at the book map, you're wondering what we're looking at, you can see these bigger area, the darker areas are where there's more liquidity, there's more orders sitting at. So right now you can see that 30 area. So 30 area kind of looking like a magnet. A lot of times when we get these bigger areas of liquidity, it kind of pulls the market to those areas. Buyers and sellers trying to figure out if there's actual liquidity there or not. So right now I'm trying to push back up. If we get above this 26 area, I think we could, we get above 26, I think we'll push to the 30s here. So, well, let's see what happens right here, right now. On the 15-minute chart, look at that big old wick from that bottom, bouncing off that 12 area. That was the low from overnight. We bounced off there perfectly, so you could have gotten long. Anyone get long at 12? Anybody? Looking to see if we get pushed through 26 right here. Could this be the reversal? The morning reversal here, needing to get that steam to get pushing above that 30 area there. And looking for 26 to break through here. $26 to break through, and then we go through the 30s. I think we just needed to fill that gap there this morning, huh? And right now getting stuck there at the 26s. Got the VWAP on the ES at the 18s here. Right now, the SPY trying to get above the VWAP there. The ES, the NASDAQ, all trying to stay above VWAP here. The NASDAQ definitely looking a little bit stronger, bouncing back there pretty hard on that first 15-minute candle. So if we get above 26, I'm thinking we get that follow through and get the move up there to the 30s next. So let's go. See if they'll push over 26 here for this pushback up. Right now, the high on that last candle there, 25.75. And looking to see if we get pushed through 26 here. Got a bunch of liquidity stacking up there at the 20s right now. Is there a squeeze coming through 26s? I would say 26 break would definitely get the shorts having to, everybody that shorted down there in the 20s at that point is thinking they got to get out of that short. And then if we break over 30, you're definitely getting some shorts covering there. So right now, once again, testing that 26 level here. Got that 25.75 high. If we can break through that, we push up there to the 30s. And then we got numbers coming out here at 10 a.m. Housing numbers at 10 a.m. this morning. All right, all right. Will we push here? How important are the housing numbers? I wouldn't say they're massively important, but definitely we'll probably get a little move in the market when those numbers come out. Especially if we're sitting at resistance when those numbers come out and get that breakthrough resistance. So if we keep going sideways here for the next 10 minutes, kind of below that 30 area, and then if we get some good numbers to come out, or just get some numbers that the market likes, we get that squeeze up there through that 30 level up there to the 40s possible. And right now that 26 area acting as resistance here. Kind of a tricky one right here. Kind of that line in the sand. It could go either way, to be honest. Or right there in the middle of that move. So I think over 26, we rip up there. So let's see. The ES, the NASDAQ, all trying to push here. NASDAQ definitely looking like it wants to push over the 450 area. So if we get this ramp here through that 26 level, we can try to get this to push here through that 26s up there above 30s. If we get over 26, like I said, looking for that push up. So over 26, get the push up here to the 30s, and then basically if we get back below 20s, would be bearish. So right now getting really tight there, really tight at the 26 level. And there's that push through the 26s now. Do we push all the way to the 30s quickly? There's 27, 28. That 30 liquidity sitting up there on the book map right now. I'm thinking we test 30s here. Test that resistance there in the 30s. And then possibly once those numbers come out, just squeeze right through this. We got 8 minutes till those numbers come out at 10 a.m. And looking like 30s coming up. We got that break through the 26s. So now trying to push up there to the 30s. That high so far, 29, 25. NASDAQ breaking through pivot point. That NASDAQ, like I said, breaking through that 450 area. The ES having that 30 resistance here. And we'll see if we can push through 30s. We get pushing through 30s. I think, yeah, if we break that 33 level, I'd say we go for definitely going to test 40s here. We pushed up so far, 29.25 there. The problem now is those numbers are coming out, so people are probably waiting till 10 a.m. numbers to come out to get that move. So we did break through that 26 resistance there. If you guys have already hit that like button, help me out, blow up that like button. Let's go. So pretty much just kind of like we got to get above this 30 area. The problem is even over 30, we got that resistance there at the 40s. So a lot of resistance here between 30 and 40. We saw that this morning, how quickly the market turned down once getting stuck there. So just having to be patient if we're going to get this move through or not. Once again, that 29-30 area acting as resistance back to the 23s. And we got that pivot point on the ES at the 22s right now. Will that turn into support here? The pivot point on the NASDAQ, we're back below that 460 area. So we got about 5 minutes here till these numbers come out. 5 minutes. Still trying to push around. We're holding that 22 level. As long as we can hold 22, hold 20s, I think we're bullish and we can try to get that push above 30s right now. So once these numbers come out, we should probably get the move, get a pop. Like I said, if the numbers are good, Problem is that even if the numbers, it's not even so much if the numbers are good or bad. It's just if the market likes the numbers. So we could have good numbers and the market could sell off here. We could have bad numbers and the market could go up as well. And it doesn't really matter. The thing I always tell people, like at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter if the numbers are good or bad. It really just matters what the market, how the market reacts. The algorithms will tell us, right? The algorithms are gonna basically move the market, and that's all we can do. It doesn't really matter. Oh, the numbers are good, the numbers are bad. Like it means nothing. Yeah. Good news is bad news is bad news is bad. It's just numbers. The algorithm's gonna move the market. The computer programs, the computer programs see that data, they get the data before we do, a millisecond before we do, and they move the market. So, looking for this push above 30s here. If you guys haven't already hit that like button, we got about 2 minutes here till the market 2 minutes till the market opens. So 2 minutes till the numbers come out, pretty much till the market opens here. Right now, that 30 area, heavy on the book map there. Got an iceberg seller sitting right there, a lot of resistance. So if we get above this 30 area, we push up 33, 30, and then try to break through 33, 36s, and then 40, kind of 42 area, I think would be the target here. Yesterday's high was 40 exactly. 42.25 is that pivot point on the ES. If we can get above 33s, we push up there to the 40s. So that's the game plan right now. There's an iceberg seller on the book map right now trying to hold it down there. There's that iceberger. We got an iceberger. The iceberger. The iceberg right there, that blue line is basically showing where there's a seller that's hiding his size. And we got about 45 seconds here. 45 seconds until these numbers come out. Will the market go up? Will the market go down? Looks like that we're gonna clear out some liquidity here before his numbers come out and then get a pop. Like I said, if we get above that 30 area strong through that resistance, I think we'll go right to like 33, 35s, and then that move up there to the 40s. And 15 seconds till the numbers come out. 15 seconds. Oh, baby. So the housing numbers are coming out there. Market kind of chopping around here, 22 still. Looks like a bit of a battle here. The algorithm's not sure which way they want this to go. Back down there to the 22s again. And just basically he's going sideways here. Some buyers coming in there again at the 22s. 22s right now acting as support there. So just watching to see if we're going to hold here at the 22s. Try to squeeze up there above the 30s. There's that iceberg seller there, the 26s right now. Got the MACD bullish here on the 3-minute chart right now. That iceberg seller just sitting there at the 26s right now. Get out of the way, they said. We got him sitting there, 26s right now, trying to hold us down. If you guys haven't already hit that like button, let's get 1,000 likes here on the stream today. Fresh Cash Friday. Fresh Cash Friday. All right, all right. Looking like we're going to try to test that 30 area again. Just watching to see on the 15-minute chart, you can see we're just pretty much in this chop zone. So the 22 area support right now, we got that resistance up there at the 30s. We got to get this breakout to the upside to get this moving up there to the 40s next. Just too tight to be trading kind of like right in here. So let's get this breakout over the 30s, and then we get more excited for a bigger move up there to the 40s. Let's see if this will push through. $15-minute chart here, just sitting there at the 27s. That 30 area holding us down right now. We got a lot of resistance sitting here in the 30s on the book map. You can see all that resistance there at the 30s. So just pretty clear to see where our resistance is. I mean, if we break, I think if we break over 30 strong here, we go to the 40s. So just keep an eye on that 30 area. A lot of, look at all that liquidity popping up there, 33, 35s. And once again, trying to tap 30s here. Do we finally get that breakout over the 30s? Try to push up there into the 40s next. There's that break above 30 now. Do we continue to push to the 40s next? There we go, up to the 33s. She's trying to squeeze here. Got to get through 33s, go to that 40 area next. We're right there at that resistance. They need to push if they're going to do it. They got to go through the 33s, try to get up there to the 40s. Just a bunch of liquidity right now on the book map. So more volume, more action to get through 33s, go to the 40s. .33s sitting right there. Get through that 33 level and rocket ship. Almost to the 34s now. Can we get that push all the way up there to the 40s? Let's go. Like I said, over that 30 area, going higher now, up there to 35s. Don't tell me I didn't tell you so. Don't tell me I didn't tell you so. There we go, 35s now, still pushing. Can we go all the way to the 40s here? Like this move up here to the 40s, so kind of looking to see. I might try to peel some off above 40 here, but just letting this ride right now. And we'll get this break through that 36s next and try to push up there 40s. Right now, I'm pushing up to that pivot point on the SPY 390.73. So I am long. Come on. Is that even a question right now? Trying to get this push up here to the 40s. Breaking out here on the 15-minute chart. Is there still enough action to get through? There we go, through the 35, 36s. We're pushing up to that pivot point on the SPY now. 36s, 37s coming up there. Beautiful. Let's go all the way. We're squeezing. Got that breakout over the 30. We talked about that breakout over the 30 here. Beautiful. And there's that move up to 36s. So over the 30s now, up there at 36s. You got a nice little 6-handle move for anybody that's complaining about why Patrick doesn't tell them when to buy. I'll come to your house and hold your hand next time. And now trying to get this push up here. I think 40s is very, very doable here. Maybe get a little bit of a pullback first, but I think now that we broke through that 33 level, we're going to test 40s. We have that SPY pivot right now, 390.73. I'm all out of the energy. My energy's gone. Energy drink's gone. What will I do? All right, so just still riding this, looking for this push above the 37s next, and then try to get that push up there, 42s or higher. That pivot point, 42.25 on the ES pivot point. We'll do a giveaway if we get over 1,000 likes. Right now we got 564 likes. If you guys haven't already hit that like button, blow it up. Let's go. Come on, come on, come on. We're watching to see if we keep pushing here. We're above that 13 EMA on the 2000 tick chart, so possibly get a little bit of a pullback here, maybe pullback 30s before breaking through there, but trying to push right now, trying to go through that 37s on the book map right here. We got that 37, 38 area, then that 40 area sitting there, 39, 40 on the book map. So we're looking for a push here. We get through this 37, 38 level, try to get this push to the 40s. I want a big move here. Like I said yesterday, I posted up on the YouTube looking for these bigger moves. I want some bigger moves in the market here. And I like to see this thing just go right to the 40s there. Problem is if we get above 40s, possibly even push higher. So it's kind of watching to see what happens here. We got that pivot on the SPY at that 390.73. 390.73 pivot. I know that the pivot's there. Don't you worry about me. Yeah, we'll see what happens above 40s. It depends on the price action above. If we get to that 40 level, we break through 40 strong. It depends on the price action. Right now, I pretty much have my stop at 27, so I'm guaranteed at least a $2,000 here on this trade. So at that point, I mean, I'm in the green $2,000 guaranteed, so we might as well let it ride to see if we get this break through the 38s next and get that push up there to the 40s. But if you got in there for the break over 30, that's 8 handles or 30 or 7 handles. I don't want to hear anybody crying today. Nobody crying in the chat. No crybabies. I mean, if it wasn't obvious that, I mean, not that it was obvious that we're going to break 30, but if it wasn't obvious that there was a trade over 30, you need to adjust whatever you're doing. So let's go. We need more likes on the stream. If you haven't already hit that like button, blow it up. It's free to like. And right now, consolidating here at the 30s. That's right where that 33 resistance was earlier. So turning that previous resistance into support there. And looking to see if we get this break over 37.50 next. On the book map right here, we got an iceberg seller. We got that resistance up there, 38 and 40s. Foxtrot, what's the difference if I say, hey, I'm buying, you're buying, your mom's buying, at the end of the day, you got to place a trade, my friend. If you're going to only place a trade when I say I'm buying, I mean, you might be doing something wrong, my friend. That might be a bad idea. My entry on that trade was 19. I got in earlier when we started pushing back up over that 2,000 tick chart there on that reversal this morning. You can see pushing back up right there over the 19s. We got above that 2,000 tick chart, the 13 EMA, and that was my entry there, the 19s. Looking for that push up there to the 30s through the 40s now. So I got my stop at the 27s. I guarantee at least $2,000 here on this trade, but I'm trying to see if we can hold a little bit longer and get this push up and try to push up above that 30. Right now, that pullback here to the 33s, that was that previous area of resistance, now turning into support there. And just kind of looking to see what happens here. Possibly pull back like 29, 30 area here. Buy, 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 sell, sell, sell. Buy, 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 sell, sell, sell. New subscriber, let's go. If you haven't already hit that like button, subscribe button, you know what to do. We're live every morning, 9:15 a.m. here on the stream. Let's go. It's Fresh Cash Friday, baby. Fresh Cash Friday. Just trying to be patient here and look for this move up there to the 40s. We pushed up to the 37.25 so far. Possibly trying to turn that 30 area into support here. That got the COB and SVP is the current order book and the session range volume profile. So when you zoom out here, you can see it kind of shows us where a lot of the volume was traded so far today, like that 25 area to 17, a lot of volume traded down there. And having trouble there, pulling back. I might get stopped out here, 27s. Oh, almost stopped out there. Still in it. Let's see, are they going to stop me at the 27s for 2,000? Still holding right there at 29s. That pivot point on the SPY acting as resistance there at the 390.73s. So that was the turning point back down here. Those pivot points, man, they're powerful things. Powerful, powerful pivot points. Right now, still holding right there above my stop. I got my stop at the 27s to guarantee $2,000 in profit, but right now holding right there above there. Let's see if this is going to turn into support or we're going to sell through there. Having trouble right now, but letting this do its thing. Back above the 30s again. So we're kind of pulling back and like retesting that area of resistance from earlier, both on the SPY and on the ES. NASDAQ, pretty bully looking still. And market trying to push back up now above the 30s again. It's the 15-minute chart here. Getting stuck right now below that 13 EMA on the 2000 tick chart. Not good. We need to get back above that 13 EMA. Got to get back above like 32 here. Got the patch of Wieland set up forming here. I think if we get back over 32, 33 level, could set up for a nice move up there to the 40s. Oh, baby. Boner candle. Back above that 13 EMA once again. Still long from the 19s. My 27 stop playing out perfectly. Wow, that was... I couldn't have put a better stop in there. 27.25 got held. And looking to see if we can start to push back up now. We're right there at that resistance, so we need to get above this 33 level strong. Don't worry, Josh P. I'm still long. Don't need to buy again. Thanks for telling me what to do, though. You can see my 27 stop holding perfectly there, so we're rocking, we're rolling. Looking for that push up here to the 40s. Once again, pushing up here, trying to get this push through that 37 level. We get through 37, go to the 40s. My target up there, 42s or higher. Just looking for these bigger moves. Bigger moves, bigger moves. On the 15-minute chart, still holding there, 27.75 being the low on that candle. My stop at the 27.25. Wowzers. We get this push over 36s, and then I think it's looking like a 40 push here. Just got that resistance here at 37. Don't worry, Primo, you're gonna click on that fucking thumbnail when I post it. You know you're going to. You're gonna click on that fucking clickbait thumbnail. You know you're going to. Why did I start a YouTube channel? I don't know. I started a YouTube channel 6 years ago, just wanting to make videos talking about stocks and what I thought, and it was not that cool back in the day. It wasn't as popular back in the day. 6 years ago, there wasn't 1,000 YouTubers talking about stocks. I pretty much revolutionized the industry. I mean, pretty much. It was me and Ross Cameron, Clay Trader, a couple other randoms, but OG, baby. We're an OG. Ross Cameron changed his whole entire YouTube because of me. Watching this 15-minute, possible 15-minute breakout. I think, like I said, get that push over this area right here. We go to the 40s. That 42 area, kind of looking like she wants to get touched there. We got that pivot point on the ES. So we get above that 40s, and well, then we're looking nice. Nah, this is, he changed his YouTube before the $3 million fine. This is like 6 years ago. The battle is real here at the 33s. The battle is real. Just need more boner candles. Need one big boner candle to the 40s here. And then I'm done. Just turn it off. I can walk away. Peace. Come on. Squeezer. Want a little squeezer here. Squeeze, 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 squeezer. Oh. Yeah, I saw people got paid out from the whole Ross Cameron thing, like a refund, I guess, from that lawsuit. It's like $100 or something. All right, we're trying to put in a higher low here at the 32s. We need to ramp up right now, right here. We don't want to get stuck at that 32 level, or we're going to pull down here again. Need more boners. Need just to get through this 36s faster than slower. You know, the problem is the more that we sit kind of below this resistance, the more it gives the shorts more power. the longer that we're sitting here, because they're just like, hey, I can short with a stop at the high. So we want to get that squeeze going, so that way we get those shorts out of there. There's going to be a lot of shorts trying to cover if we break above that high of day here. The rooster's crowing. Watch out. We got the rooster crowing. Something's happening. This market is wanting to push. There's a rooster crowing. The rooster indicator. Will she play out? Will he play out? Will the rooster indicator push us above the highs? There's that push I said, like trying to get that push back above that 33, 34 level. We needed that push right then and there, and it came. I'm talking to the market. We're getting it happening. Me and the market, we got on a phone call. I got a direct line to the ES. Listen, ES, it's time to go. It's like we're in the playing a football game in the huddle right now, telling the market, listen, if you're gonna go, you got to go now. If you're gonna go, you got to go now. We need to get this push through that 37 area, 38s. And right now, trying to push up there, 37s. Can we get the squeeze through the 37, 38 level? Get up there to the 40s or higher. That 40 area should be resistance. And we can get through there now. So looking for this push up here to the 40s. Let's go. Testing that 37 area again here. Patrick Wieland, let's go, baby. Rocking and fucking rolling. How can I be so good? Don't get too cocky yet. We haven't taken profit yet, but I'm looking for this move. I'm gonna move my stop up here now to the 30s. Look at this. I moved my stop to the 30s, and we're guaranteed we lock in $3,000, but I want to see all the way above 40s here. Right now on the book map here, there's a bunch of liquidity there at the 40s. A bunch of liquidity there at the 40s. So we get through that 40 area, we could possibly just squeeze up even more. Quicker, faster, stronger. Right now, getting stuck there at 39s. I want to see this thing explode through the 39, 40 area here. Don't get stuck there. We don't want to get stuck. Remember, we want to keep pushing, pushing, pushing through that resistance there. Don't let those bears come in. Let's get that push over 40s here. Trying to push through the 40s. We're up $5,000. Can we get all the way through the 40s here? I want this push through the 40s. Let's go. Almost through the 40s there. I think it's going to happen. We're going to go. 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 Trying to get through the 40s right here. Let's go. Live on YouTube right now from the 19s up there to the 40s. Let's go. 21 handles. Patrick Wieland. Who does it better than I do? Who does it better than me? I would love to know. Let me know in the comments below. Pushing there to the 40s. Trying to get through there. Right now, trying to get a little bit more out of it. If we can get to the 44s, I like that 44 area. I mean, we're just pushing up there 40s right now, so I like the idea of just kind of letting this thing go. Get through that 40 area next. 42 is the pivot there, so that's kind of why I'm watching this 41, 42 level. And we get this all the way to squeeze through there. Got my stop at the 30. I guarantee at least $3,000, but I want to get more, obviously. So we knew that 40 area was going to be resistance there. And obviously that's turned into resistance now, but can we get more out of it? Just watching here on the book map. That was at yesterday's high there at the 40s. Yesterday's high there at the 40s. I'm just looking for an explosion through there. I want to just get up there 44s or higher. I think if we push over the 40s here, if we push through that 40 area, there's a good chance to kind of push up there 60s later today. needs to squeeze through the 40s here. Get those. There's going to be a lot of shorts sitting there at the 40s right now. They get through that 40 area. I think that's what I said. That squeeze is pretty obvious. You know there's going to be a lot of shorts right here with that stop at 40s. Yesterday's high. Creating a squeeze. If we get through that 40 area strong. She's trying to push through their 40s again. Just looking for that push through the 40s. The nice thing is, like I said, I already have my stop. I put my stop at the 31s. I guarantee $3,000 on this trade. So I would have taken profit, you know, already on this trade, but I'm already in it, and the trend is my friend. So why take off the trade right now when all I would end up doing is chasing the breakout over 40 anyway? If I'm gonna just not high enough yet. It's not even about the P&L at this point. It's not about like, oh, how much money I'm up or down or vice versa. It's the actual trade itself right now. I'm gonna move my stop to 35, guarantee $5,000. I mean $4,000 in profit here at the 35s. We might get stopped out right here. Kind of watching 35s. Can always re-enter later on if we get stopped there at the 35s. Right now, trying to hold this 36 area. That's right where that 13 EMA is on the 2000 tick chart here. 2000 tick chart right there. Can we hold that and get that squeeze? Give me one more little boner candle squeeze, baby. One more little boner candle squeeze. That's all I want. Please, little baby Jesus. Send me one more boner candle here. And we might get stopped. Oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh. So close. So close to getting stopped out there. 35 stop. Right now on the book map, you can see that 35 area trying to hold us there. And oh, it's holding 35. Come on, give me. I need it right here. It's got to squeeze. If it's gonna go, I got to get away from that stop area. Got to go to the 40s. We just need to squeeze right up there. Boner candle, come on. Boner candle, baby, give it to me. Come, can we? If I get a boner candle right here, I swear I'm never gonna trade in the next 5 minutes again. Got to get through that 38s here on the book map right now. Come on, little boner candle. I see you there. The little boner candle that could. Come on. Come on, little boner candle. Oh, it needed to go. Got to get through 38s. Come on. We took out that 38 liquidity, but got stuck there. Very much still trying to get this move here. Let's go. Jay Thailand making $700. Let's go. If you haven't already hit that like button, we got 700 likes here on the stream. We got 1,700 people watching. It's live, Fresh Cash Friday. And flirting with my stop here at the 35s. Flirting. We need that boner candle through the 38s. Come on now. Don't do it to me. Just give me one more boner candle. It's Friday. Come on, baby. Stock market. I love you. Talk dirty to her. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. I love you. I love you so much. Just do it for me. Give me a boner candle. This is like the perfect spot to get a boner candle right now. You get a boner candle to the 40s, we're just gonna fucking squeeze. But we got to get it going here. They got to push it right now, right here, right now, right here. Oh my gosh. Come on. Getting stuck there at the 38s. Getting stuck. Come on, just push it a little bit more. We get through that 38, 75, 39s. Push to the 40s. Oh, look how tight it's getting. Look at how tight it's getting there. Oh, gosh. It's so tight. It's so tight. This price action right now is killing me. The anxiety, the stress. I don't want this in my life. I don't want it in my life. Through the 38s, through the 38s. Come on. It's so close. This is the moment of truth. It's just got to squeeze. It's got to go through 39s, like right here, right now. If it's going to do it, it's got to do it right here, right now. We don't want these shorts to keep piling in there. We want to get this squeeze in over 39. Come on, baby. It's trying. Over 39, we're going. Come on. Come on. It's getting tighter and tighter. On the 15-minute chart, you can see just that indecision right there on that candle. So looks like we might lose that now. Oh, we're going down. Might get stopped out here at 35s. Oh, gosh. And 35 still trying to hold up there. 35.25. Right where my order's at is that we're on the book map right now. That 35.25. Right where my stop's at. Will they hold it? Will they hold it? Oh. This is too much. I'm walking away. I can't do this anymore. Can't handle the stress. Can't handle the stress. I think I'm getting stopped here. I'm just gonna accept it. $4,000 in profit. Might get stopped out here at 35 and getting stopped. Stopped out there for $4,000. Oh. Oh, you son of a bitch. You know what's going to happen now? Now that it stops me out, it's going to end up squeezing again. Mr. Robot, I said I would fucking email you. I didn't say today. I said the problem is I can't add you to the community. It's not me. It's the developers. So if you don't pay, it's free. I can't. It's not. You know, it has nothing to do with me adding you or not. It has to be done through a certain way. So it's not as easy as just me sending you an email. Look at this thing. Are you fucking kidding me right now? It's gonna squeeze. It's gonna fucking squeeze up. Now that it, oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. If this thing goes up through the 40s after stopping me out there, I'm gonna be real pissed. Real pissed. Real pissed. I'm gonna be real pissed if it fucking squeezes right now. So pulling back here on the 15-minute chart, we got that 32, 33 area. We're kind of just in the middle of this channel right now. 40s being the resistance. I clicked the lock. It doesn't work. I don't know. So pulling back here, 35s now. $4,000 on a Friday. It's not bad. I wanted more though. I wanted that $5,000 clickbait video. Come on. Nobody cares about 4,000. Bum, 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 bum. I don't even have my VWAP on here. The hell do you add the VWAP at? How the hell do you add the VWAP? VWAP. Yeah, the VWAP on the book map right now is 25, like 25, like 26 area, right where it is on TradingView as well. So just kind of watching to see if we get this push over 28s now. If we get push over 28s, possibly try 38s. This would be that next move up, get that squeeze through the 40s there. That high on that candle right there, 40.75. If you missed out on the Patrick Wieland setup earlier today, well, you're obviously watching the wrong live stream. This is that breakout we got earlier there. Nice little move from the 31s back up there to the 40s. We had a nice breakout over the 30s there as well, up to the 37s. So that was kind of, I was saying, over that 30 area, get that push up there to the 40s. That's exactly what we got. Ding, ding, ding. And right now, just wait to see what happens next here. This is a area just to kind of wait and be patient. Still thinking we have possibility of pushing through that 40 area. Just need more volume, more action here to get through there. Right now, the MACD pulling back. Possibly get some consolidation. My entry was at the 19s. You can see we got back above the EMAs. Well, we got back above the EMAs here in the 20s. On the 2000 tick chart, we got back above the 13 EMA. That was my entry right here. Getting back above that 13 EMA right there on the 2000 tick chart. Getting that breakout right there. Getting the candles closing above that 13 EMA. I've talked about this strategy so many times here. And getting a 20 handle move up there to the 35s. Well, 15 handle move. Almost through the 40s, so. And right now, pulling back again, 33 area. Same idea as earlier. We just kind of wait for a breakout here. NES, NES, yes, there's 1,000 guys. If you have questions about my strategy, there's a thing, it's called YouTube, right? And I've made thousands of videos. You can watch thousands of videos and learn everything that I've talked about over the last 6 years. So if you have questions, it's called YouTube. Watch the videos. The videos are free to watch. My strategy is buy low, sell high. I found that it's one of the best working strategies there is. Just buy low and sell high. Some people on YouTube, there's some people out there that think that buying high and selling low is the best way to make money, but I think that's probably the hardest way to make money. It's not easy. It's the most difficult strategy there is. Trying to buy high and sell low, it's very difficult. Very difficult to make money. Very difficult. Have I ever traded on the 2 minute? I mean, no, I don't. 2 minute, 1 minute, 3 minute, 5 minute, 7 minute, 8 minute, 30-second chart. So right now, just pulling back here beautifully. We got that 21 EMA I'm watching now. So if we start to curl back up here, we want to see some sideways action kind of at that 15, at the 21 EMA. Get that sideways action, kind of put in some smaller candles, kind of an idea of getting a reversal here, and then trying to get that push above the 40s. Kind of watching that 38 level. If we get that, I think if we push back over 38, we'll definitely break 40s. I mean, there's people that trade the 10-second chart. There's people that trade the 30-second. I mean, there's people that trade every time frame. So I wouldn't. It really just comes down to whatever your personal preference is, I guess. Funny that we pushed up on the ES, we pushed up to that 200-day moving average and got stuck like right there below it, that blue line. So right now, like the curl, we're getting tight on that 200-day moving average right there at the 40s. So we got a lot of stuff going on there at the 40s. We got that pivot point at the 42s, and we got that 200-day moving average. We're trying to curl up here. This is the, what this line is, 13 EMA, 13 EMA there, and right now just getting tight. Getting tighter and tighter right here. This is what we want to see. We want to see that price action just consolidating kind of sideways there at that 32, 33 level. Hold that previous area of resistance, turn it into support here, and then possibly get this squeeze up there above the 40s now. Pretty much as long as we're above the VWAP here, I would stay bullish. So right now the VWAP at the 26s, 27s. It's really just no reason to get short until we basically break below the VWAP. Getting some quick dips back to the 32s. All right, so I think now if we can get above 36, it kind of changes the game here. Get above that 36 breakout, and then kind of look for that push up there to the 40s again. 1 million subscribers, let's go. My dream in life. Maybe, you know, if you think about it, by the time I'm like 80 years old, like 30 years from now, I could be at 1 million subscribers. I could get there one day. Took me 40 years, but I did it. Do you think YouTube's still going to be around in 40 years? Well, will YouTube be irrelevant in 40 years? The million-dollar question. I feel like YouTube's got some pretty good longevity because Google owns it. I would be worried if Google didn't own YouTube. But since Google owns YouTube, I don't really see YouTube ever going away. Instagram? Fuck Instagram. Those assholes. So right now, just kind of watching this 36 level, possibly getting long above 36 here. If we get this push back up, I want to see some momentum coming back in here. Will this be the reversal zone for that next push up above the 40s? We get above that 40 area, it could really, I mean, we could go to the 70s, to be honest. There's not like not a ton of, well, 44, yeah, it's definitely, actually, yeah, 44, 45, 50 area. I thought this was a little bit lower. I thought this resistance here from that overnight was at the 40s, but you can see over 50s, definitely the idea of going to the 70s. So right now, just kind of sitting back, waiting and watching. Like I said, as long as we're above that VWAP, there's just no reason to really get short here. I don't like fighting the trend. I like making money. I like making money. Ride that trend, baby. Ride the trend. Ride that trend. So right now, I'm pretty much just waiting for that breakout over 36. Because we get that breakout over 36, then we're like, okay, you know, we're getting through the high of these candles. It's basically what we're looking for here. Get that breakout 36 and try to start pushing back up here. Look at that doji candle. We're getting some dojis, getting some indecision. The bears, the bulls. This is a prime example of the bears and the bulls fighting, basically, when you get that doji, especially on that little reversal area there. So that doji right there is telling us that there's a battle. If we get over this doji, over that 36, well, then that would say the bears won, the bulls won the battle. And I would think we start to push up here into the 40s now. The battle is real. You know it, Josh Cousteau. You know it. There are no truer words that have ever been spoken in the history of mankind. 36.25, the high on that doji. 36.25, the high on that doji. So we get above that doji there, and we start pushing up here. Let's see. There we go. Above the doji. 37s now. Getting above that doji. The doge. All right, all right. Will the bulls have power to push to the 40s now? We're really tight there at the 200-day moving average on the 15-minute chart on the ES right now. So if we get over that 40 level, we push up 45s. Need some boners. See if we push up through the 38s here. Beautiful. Come on, baby, ramp it. The problem is, like, they need to go, go, go. You don't want to slow down when you're running up to that. You don't want a double top. You don't want a chance of a double top here. So you got to keep the shorts on their toes and keep this thing squeezing. The bulls. That's what we want to see. We want to see that price action just squeezing up here. We don't want to get stuck. Just gives the shorts more ammo. Big seller at the 39.40 right now area. So on the book map, you can see all that liquidity sitting there at 39. Over that 39, I'd say we go 43s. Well, over 40, we go to the 43s. And starting to push here. Come on. Looking good, boys and girls. Let's go. Get this break over the 40s here. More boners, more candles. Just need this break over the 40s. You can see the setup perfectly there from that break over the 36s now. Looking for this to get above that 40 area. Can we squeeze it? Need the bulls. Just squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. We don't want this double topping. The double top and gives the shorts more ammo to short there. We want them squeezing, not short. We want them buying, not selling right now. We want them to buy, buy, buy. The SPY having trouble there at the 391. The high so far on the SPY today, 391.17. Right now at the 390.87. The ES NASDAQ holding that 471. So we need that NASDAQ to start squeezing here. The ES needing to break out over 42s. You got that 42.25 resistance up there at the pivot point. So let's see what happens through that 40 area. If we can squeeze up through there. Tapping 38s again. Having trouble right now there at the 40s. You got that 39.75, bunch of liquidity sitting right there. So 218 orders at that 40 level, and then right below there 175 orders. Contracts, well, 175 contracts, sorry. Contracts. We really would, well, you want to see this 3-minute candle start to squeeze up here. We want to close like above 38s. We don't want to pull back too much here. That 200-day moving average being our enemy right now, holding us down there below the 40s. And getting stuck right there. We got stuck at 39.50 on that push up there. And that 200-day moving average just getting tighter and tighter there at the 200-day moving average there at the 40s. We got the VWAP down at the 27s on the ES. The NASDAQ kind of it looks like it wants to start to squeeze up here. The NASDAQ key level right now is going to be that 480 area, over 480 on the NASDAQ. Push up there above the 500s, I think. And that'll push us up above the 40s here. Yeah, MACD not looking too hot right now, but we're just kind of in this consolidation zone. We haven't really, it's a pretty tight price action right there. So once we get this to break out, that MACD will cross. Just getting really tight right here at the 40s. As we'll ramp it up here. The longer that we sit right here and just keep kind of getting tighter and tighter, the bigger the squeeze above that 40s. When those shorts are just finally exhausted. Once again, pushing up here 39s. Do we break through the 40s here finally? Trying to push through the 40s there. 40.50 now. 40.75 is the high. We got to get through that 40.75 here. And up there, 40.25, 40.75, trying to push. I want to get this break through the 40s finally. Get this move up here. There's the 42s already. Beautiful. Let's go. Looking for 43s or higher here. 43.75 on the book map right now. We got all that liquidity kind of sitting there in the 42s. So right there, that 42 area, trying to push through. That's right where that pivot's at. We need more squeeze here. More squeeze, more cowbell. More squeeze, more cowbell here through the 40s. And trying to push through that 42, looking for 43s or higher here. I don't want to. I want to get out before that 45 seller. I'm a little worried about that 45s there. We're right now at that pivot point, 42.25 for the pivot point on the ES. And can we get the push through the 43s right here? Trying to push 43s. We're so close to get that 43 push. Beautiful. Come on, baby. Give it to me. There's 42s trying to push up there. 42.75 and looking for 43.50 to push through here. Still pushing 43s. Come on. There we go. Getting filled there at the 43.50. Beautiful. Let's go, boys and girls. Patrick Wieland's on a fucking roll right now. We're on a roll. He can't get any better than this. He can't get any better. He's the #1 day trader on YouTube. I need a hype man. Anybody want to be my hype man? I need a hype man up in here. Need somebody hype me up every day up in the cloud, in the party town. Let's fucking go. Patrick Wieland. I say my own name. It's like I talk in the third person. Oh, you guys know Patrick Wieland? That guy, he's good. He's good at what he does. So there's that second breakout of the day. This is the perfect Patrick Wieland setup again from that 36s up there to the 42s. 6 handles on that move. Still looking for more though, possibly pushing up here into the 50s later on today. So let's go, boys and girls. Patrick Wieland, Patrick Wieland, Patrick Wieland. How many times can one guy say his own name? I'm just trying to get that. It's like branding, you know. I'm subliminally trying to brand you guys to only think about me. When you go on YouTube, you're only going to be like, what YouTuber should I watch? Oh yeah, Patrick Wieland. I think that name is just stuck in my head for some reason. I can't get it out. Every time you go on YouTube, Patrick Wieland, Patrick. Think about it. If you're going to go on YouTube, whose videos are you going to watch? Patrick Wieland's. Boom. Thank you. Let's go. Oh, why? You know what I hate? You know, it's like the worst thing in the world is like when people talk about being humble. Like I fucking hate that. I hate it so much. Like it makes me furious. Speech, no speech. I want to see that we still need to get like 45s here. That we need to 45 push. So then I'll if we push 45s, then I drop the mic, then I walk out the door, then we get the speech. Like sometimes I impress myself, you know. I don't know about you guys, but sometimes I impress myself. I'm obviously kidding, you know. I'm kind of kidding. I'm kind of serious, but also kidding as well. But kind of serious. Kind of kidding, kind of serious. A little bit of both. Both sides. So on the day right now, we're at $5,000 on the day. Let's go. $5,588 on the day. Patrick Wieland, let's go. I'm saying, you guys just kind of I'm trying to ingrain that in your head. So when you're on YouTube, you just don't watch anybody but me, you know? Anybody, who else? Why would you watch anyone else? You can only watch me. Let's go. Right now, just kind of sitting here. If you guys haven't already hit that like button, we got 800 likes on the stream. If we get over 100, if we get over 1,000 likes, we'll do a Venmo $100 giveaway. We'll just give someone $100 because it's Fresh Cash Friday. Share the wealth here. So let's get 1,000 likes on the stream. We'll do a giveaway. $100 Venmo'd instantly to you. Let's go. Right now, looking to see if we get this push all the way through the 44s. That 43.50, the high so far. What a time to be alive, my friends. We got over the 200-day moving average now, so let's see what happens. That 42.25 is a pivot point there on the ES as well. We get 1,000 likes, we'll do a $100 giveaway here. So I'll just Venmo it right to you. Somebody wants $100 a day, pay for your gas, pay for dinner, or whatever it is. Oh, let's go. Share the wealth, baby. If I make money, you guys make money. Is there still more room to run here? I'm thinking the bulls are not done just yet. They're like squeezing these shorts today. Anybody who shorted today, if you shorted today, I feel sorry for you, son. I feel sorry for you. You're obviously not a subscriber of Patrick Wieland. That's pretty much the truth. Well, if you shorted the open, yeah, you could have shorted the open, but everything after the open, once we found that support at the 15s at the open, if you shorted any other moment after that, well, you're doing it wrong. You're doing it all wrong. There's just no point in fighting the trend. Don't fight it. Ride it. You know, why fight the trend when you can be a part of it? Don't be that guy. Don't be the guy calling out every time we move up. It's a short. It's a short. Don't be that guy. Don't be Giovanni. Giovanni shorted down at the 20s and he's still holding. He's like, God damn it. This thing just keeps going up. Patrick's just always right. Don't be the major correction guy. Don't do it. Will we push through the 44s here and try to get up there a little bit more? There's a bunch of liquidity there at the 45s right now on the book map. So if we get through that 45 area, I would, like I said, kind of think that we push up there to the 50s. So that 45 area pretty thick right now. Pretty thick there at the 45s. Pretty thick. Gonna need a lot of liquidity to get through there. I don't know why these limit orders keep showing up. Why? I don't know. Why does this keep happening? And what's interesting too is if you look at this thing on the chart right now. You see how we held, I talked about this earlier, that 21 EMA, that blue line, we held there perfectly, right? There was no reason, like people were like, oh, we're shorting. As long as we're like staying above that 21 EMA like that, there's no reason to get short. Okay, so you shorted here at 39, you covered at 34. Like, whoop-de-doo. You know, think about like how much better the moves are to the upside here today on this thing. At open, yeah, short perfectly. You got that move down to the 15s. We talked about that area getting tested. That's what you want to do, obviously. But after we bounced off that 15 area and got back above these EMAs, there really was no reason to be shorting. I mean, what, you shorted here at 36, you covered at 30s. I mean, the move to the upside was much better on this thing. So every time, you know, trying to short these tops, it's going to get old. You're going to end up just blowing up because you're not going to short the top. You're going to end up shorting like down here in the 36s and then get stopped out. And you're going to, you know, I guarantee it. Like everyone who's like, oh, I was shorting. Like, no, I guarantee you were probably shorting like here at the 32s and then you maybe took profit at 28s. But look how much easier this was just to be a long, right? Like just to be looking for these longs. You get long here on the breakout. We break above that high there. You get long here on the breakout. And there's that move. You know, there's no point in don't make it hard. Don't make trading hard. People make trading too fucking hard, I swear. Like, make it easy. You know, like, let's make trading as easy as possible. Not hard as possible. Trading's already fucking hard. Don't make it harder than you have to. Like, I mean, that's just, I think that's the best way to think about it. Don't make trading hard. Make it easy. And there's that push up there, 45s. People were talking about getting short here at the highs again. I saw you guys in the chat talking about getting fucking short there at the 40s. Come on. Like, what the fuck? Anybody who talked about getting short in the last 10, 20 minutes, get the fuck out. Just get the fuck out. Leave now. Leave. Get the fuck out. 47s. What'd I tell you guys? We're going to the 50s. Just get the fuck out. Everybody, if you shorted today at any moment, if you shorted, get the fuck out. Other than the open. If you shorted the first open candle, I'll let you slide there. But everything else, get the fuck out. Get out of here. All you did, hey, if you shorted today, all you did is you paid me. That's literally what you did. You paid me. Think about that. I made $5,500 because you paid me. That's all it was. Everybody that shorted today, you paid Patrick Wieland. Thank you for that. Somebody's got to lose, right? That's the issue. Someone's got to short so that I can make money. I get it. You know, I understand. Not everyone can be as beautiful as I am. And look at that move up there to the 48s now. Come on. Look at this thing. I can still be long. I could literally still be fucking long on this thing all morning long. I could have just fucking been long all morning long. I really got to stop. You know what I think I got to do with my new, like with this strategy of holding longer that 21 EMA, like that should just be my stop. Like the 21 EMA should just always be my stop. Honestly. I talked about this on Twitter, but like serious, like if you shorted any fucking point other than the open today, get the fuck out. You know what I mean? Like, just get the fuck out. I love you guys, though. I do. I love you all. Thank you for supporting the stream. We're almost to 1,000 likes. If we get 1,000 likes, I'll give away $100 here on Venmo. So, how'd I know to get long this morning? I told you guys already. We had the 13 EMA on the 2000 tick chart. I mean, this is Patrick Wieland's strategy, market flow trader community. You guys want to learn more about what I'm doing every day, how I'm making the money. Well, there's the linky in the chatty. The fucking energy drink right now is kicking off. Sorry. I'm on fire right here. No, I do have to be, you know, hey, Storm Beer Bomb. Listen, guys, the market doesn't give a fuck if you, it's not nice. It's not gonna like coddle you. The market's not gonna be like, hey, it's okay. You're not an idiot. No, the market's gonna tell you straight up every day if you're a fucking idiot or not. The market, you know what I mean? Like if you lose money, the market's slapping you in the face going, you're a fucking idiot. That's what it is. Like the market is literally telling you you get instant results with trading. If you enter a trade and you lose money, the market slaps you in the face and goes, you're a fucking idiot. The market's not like, oh, you lost money, here you go, let me rock you to sleep tonight, let me come over there and fucking rub your back. Yeah, I mean, it's literally a joke. There's no reason for me to be nice to anyone. Are you guys here to make money, or are you here to get fucking coddled? You know, you want me to tell you like, oh, it's okay, guys, you shorted, that's okay. You lost money today, that's okay. You like losing money, hey, that's okay. You like, hey, that's totally fine. No, it's all coddling. It's like we live in this world now where everybody's like all worried about fucking feelings. Oh, my feelings. Don't hurt someone's feelings. Oh, that guy doesn't know what his sex is, so let's talk about his feelings. Like, no. No. If you know, whatever it is in life, like you got your own shit to deal with, your own feelings. But like your feelings don't mean anything to me. If you're upset, you think the world's not fair, I mean, that's fucking your problem. It's not my problem. But literally, guys, like I'm trying to be hard on you, like, cause I have friends in real life that I trade with or I talk to about it, and I'm the same way with them. I tell them straight up, like, look, if you shorted, because I guarantee one of my buddies shorted this morning. Or short of these tops, because I know what happens. Like people, they get into this mindset. This is exactly what happens, right? People get in this mindset where like, oh, we're overextended, right? Like we're too overextended. We're not going to keep going higher, and they keep trying to short these tops. And then what happens? They end up, shorting in here. They end up getting stopped out. They end up shorting here. They end up getting stopped out, or they add to the positions. They end up getting stopped all the way to the 50s. I'm not trying to be a dick. I'm not trying to be an asshole, but people just need to hear the truth sometimes. And the truth is, there was zero reason to be shorting after that open move. I even said it during the open. I was like, if we hold 15s, then we're going to push back up here. So. Like this, like, I know, the thing is, like, I talk from experience. Like, this is all, like, everything that I say is from experience. I've done this. I've done exactly what if you're trying to short these tops and you think like every time we pop up we're not going to go higher, I've been there. I know exactly what you're doing. I know that mindset. But look at the 15-minute chart right now. I mean, the 15-minute chart was very telling as well. I mean, there's nothing bearish about this at all. There's zero bearishness. Zero. Like it's literally a zero. There's nobody in their fucking right mind can tell me that there was anything bearish about this 15-minute chart. I mean, it's fucking so obvious what was going to happen today. If we held that area, that low, we were going to go higher. I mean, it was just like, it was obvious. I want you guys to like see what's going on here. I don't like, for me personally, I don't think trying to fade the highs is a good strategy, because there's going to be days where you're going to just keep getting It's just like, why fight the trend? Fading, like trying to trade, fading the trend. I don't want to do it. It just makes no sense to me. So I want you guys to be like, the thing is, like, I'm going to be hard on the people that watch this stream because I want you guys to be winning. You know, I don't want to hear the sad fucking stories. If 1,000 people watching this stream are all winning because they're doing the right thing and they're riding the trend, they're not fucking trying to short the tops, they're not trying to buy the, you know, bottoms and do the opposite of what they should be doing, then that's the win for me. That's what I want. I want to have 1,000 little Patrick Wieland fucking soldiers out there making money, you know? 100%. The market can always go higher. It can always go lower. Just trade what's in front of you. Don't try to fight it. Don't try to be like, oh, this is the top. I know somebody out there was like, oh, we got it 40, it's the top. And then it squeezed up and they got stopped out. Like, because I know exactly, like, I've been there. I've had that mindset. I was a trader. I've been trading for 6 years now. I know every possible bad thing that you could do because I've done it, right? Like, I've done every mistake. I've made every mistake as a trader. There's not one thing out there. There's not one idea that anyone in this world has that I haven't had. You know, like, everyone's got the same idea. Like, oh, I'll just keep adding to my short, because it's going to pull back at some point, right? It's got to pull back at some point. You look at the hourly chart and you're like, oh, it's got to pull back. It's overextended. I have a friend of mine who literally all the time, he's like, man, it's overextended on the hourly chart. It's overextended on the hourly chart. I'm going to short. And then what happens? Bam, squeeze. Bam, squeeze. You know, it's like, don't try to figure out when the top is. Don't try to figure out where the bottom is. Yeah, I mean, guarantee somebody was trying to add to their shorts here. The market, like, I think Captain Price or someone earlier was talking about, like, the market was just suckering in the shorts. That's all it was doing. Like, all these little moves down was just literally suckering in shorts so they could get that move up. I mean, that's literally all it was. We talked about this right here. Like, this doji candle, if we got back above this doji candle, what does that doji candle tell us? That doji right there tells us that the bears and the bulls battled it out, right? The buyers and sellers could not move the market. We just battled right there. So at that point, if I'm looking at this, what am I thinking? I'm thinking if we get above that, knowing that the bears and the bulls battled that 30 level right there, knowing that they were battling right there, what does that tell us? I'm recording this. So right there, that I think that candle is like this is a very powerful idea. If you guys are watching this right now, like, think about this. If you see a doji candle right there holding at that support, we got bang, 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 that support right there, and we get a break above that, it's very obvious at that point that what? The bears have now lost control. They tried to control it right here. They couldn't control it. We got the push back up. We get the breakout, and there's your long. You're getting it here at 36. You're up there at the 47, 10 handles. You can just see. I mean, it's that fucking obvious. We talked about it earlier. You know, these breakouts. People always ask me, like, what's your strategy? And I don't know how much easier to make it. Like, you draw a fucking line on here, and there's your breakout. You look for that breakout over the high of that last candle. And there it goes. I mean, it was the same thing earlier here. We're just drawing these lines. Honestly, the more consolidation that you get below, like, kind of, once we find support, once we kind of go sideways there for a second, that's going to be a much more powerful move, because look at it. You're getting in there long at the 36s, and you've got a really good overall risk to reward. You've got the 21 EMA right there. You've got the support on these candles. That 32, that 33 area was support earlier, or resistance earlier. I don't know how else to explain it. It's not in retrospect. No, that's bullshit, AJ. Go watch the fucking stream. You guys, anybody, hey, were you guys watching the stream earlier? What did I do with that line? What did I draw? I drew this line before these candles even formed. I have it on recording. So it's just a simple idea that these trend, it's not that I know exactly that the market's going to go up. I just know that if I have 2 or 3 candles here, I just keep this trend line on there. I mean, I literally drew this line before there was any candles here. And I said the same thing. I was like, guys, it'd be great for us to kind of hold here, go sideways for a second. The longer we go sideways, the longer we consolidate there, the better the breakout's going to be. Yeah, 100%. It has nothing to do with this is not hindsight trading. These are all, I took all these trades. Every single one of these breakouts I took the trade on. Or at least was in a trade on all these moves. You can see right here, this is the breakout, getting long right there, 36s, up there to the 43s. Down here earlier, getting that breakout up there to the, what is it, 43s. Where did I get stopped at here? Yeah, I got stopped right there, which is funny because I got stopped at the 34s and then jumped back 36s. So kind of interesting to think about levels wise. What do I think is going to happen now? I mean, at a certain point, you know, we're going to start kind of thinking about pullbacks. We pushed up above that 42 area pretty strong, but that 50 area on the book map pretty heavy right now. That 50 area is sitting there. There's 497 contracts there at the 50s, so we'll see how she plays out. Right now, I'm trying to squeeze back up, maybe get a boner candle through the 50s here. I mean, the thing is, I know exactly what's happening right now. These shorts are just getting squeezed over and over. All these idiots that are shorting these tops are just getting squeezed. So if we push over 50s, there's going to be liquidity sitting there at 51, 52s. It's pretty much you get amateurs trying to short these tops, and that's just adding on to the fuel. So once those amateurs start doing amateur shit, it just messes up the whole market. Do I consider the VIX? Not really, to be honest. Because the problem is the VIX is always lagging anyway. I mean, at the end of the day, I think I told people before, like even I told people yesterday in the market flow trader community, I was like, look, if you can't trade this chart with no EMAs on it, right? Like if you can't trade this chart right here without the EMAs, then it doesn't really matter what indicators you put on there. So you got to get to a point where you can trade. I think the best thing to do when you first start out is just trading a naked chart, and then you can always add indicators as you see value. But the idea that you have, like the only way, oh, I can't trade unless I have my indicators. Like that's just, I think, the wrong way to go about things. I mean, it's fucking, look at this. I mean, you could just draw a trend line there. And as long as we're trending higher, like, I mean, I don't need to even draw that trend because I can see the trend there. But yeah, I mean, look at that thing. No EMAs, no indicators. It doesn't get any simpler. The nice thing about like the whole strategy that I use is, look, I mean, it's just, I know it looks funny now because in hindsight, but you know, we drew these breakout trades before they happen. So you just get rid of all the indicators and, well, you just look for those breakouts. It's that simple because you think about it, like basically look at these pullbacks. The high on these candles, we never break the high of these candles. We don't break high of the candles. We break the high of this candle. That's the breakout. Where's the next breakout? We don't, this one kind of breaks over the high there for a second. I think 36.25. So, I mean, you could have entered here 36.25 and still had your stop there, still be fine. But, I mean, once we break above the high of that previous candle, that's your entry. No indicators needed. I mean, you don't need a fucking indicator to tell you that this candle right here is breaking above the high of this candle. So, when we get these pullbacks, you're just waiting, you're waiting, you're waiting, you're waiting. There's your entry, you're getting in, taking the profit. It's, I don't want to say it's that simple, but honestly, like this idea right here changed my trading. Once I stopped trying to figure out when we're going to go higher, or all I have to do is just wait for that breakout. It's that simple. Let's go. Matthew Lamb, $100, doubling the prize. Wow, okay, $100. We're giving away $200 now. $200 to somebody. Hit that like button. We need 1,000 likes here. We'll do the giveaway. Let's go. Also, if you guys haven't followed me on Instagram, check out at Patrick Wieland. At not Patrick Wieland. My Instagram, I got a new Instagram now because Instagram banned me, but my new Instagram account is literally at not Patrick Wieland. Not Patrick Wieland. It's not Patrick Wieland on Instagram. All right, all right. 1,000, let's go. All right. So let's do the giveaway here. $200 over Venmo. All right. Let me see. What would be a good giveaway here today? I'm trying to think about I'm trying to figure out what video do the giveaway on here. Sorry. We're pushing above 50s. Look at that, above the 50s now. Where are the shorts at? Where the fuck are the shorts at? Like I said, there's no reason to be short today, my friends. You want to make money, you want to lose money. What do you want? What do you want from me? Oh my god, this was the perfect day for me. This was it. I should have just fucking let it ride. I gotta start. This is like this. I think this strategy right here is like it gotta start following the strategy, Patrick. I mean, today is a perfect example of that. Look at that. That 21 EMA holding. I could have basically gotten long, you know, here like I got long earlier, and then just let that thing ride. There was no reason to get to sell. I mean, obviously it's all in hindsight now, but shit, look at that thing up there, the 55s. If you lost money today, you're watching the wrong live stream. You're watching the wrong freaking live stream, my friends. All right, I'm sorry. We're gonna do it here. Let me look. What would be a good video to do this on? Dun 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 dun. 3 rules that you should follow as a day trader. The first rule is probably one of the most broken rules. Here we go. For the giveaway, it's very simple. There's a link there in the chat box. If you want to check out that video, go ahead and like that video, hit the subscribe button, and leave a comment, and we will do the giveaway with those with that comment on that video. So I'll do the giveaway at 11:35. So get your comment, post your comment right now. Go. Post a comment, post something nice, say I'm beautiful, all that, whatever, you know. Don't be weird, be nice about it. And there we go. Don't comment your Venmo. We'll ask the comment better on later. So yeah, beautiful day today. Beautiful day. Right now, a lot of liquidity stacking up there, 54, 55s. I mean, at a certain point, the shorts are going to kind of get exhausted, and this constant buying pressure that we're getting pushing up here is going to slow down. You know, we're running into lunchtime now, middle of the day. So I wouldn't keep being too excited about these breakouts to the upside. I don't think it's going to just keep breaking out to the upside for the rest of the day. We do have a pivot on the ES at the 392.81 level. So possibly push up there, 392 on the SPY. The next pivot on the ES is all the way up to the 70s. I would think that at some point we're going to get a pullback here. Just kind of once, I mean, at a certain point, there's kind of going to slow down here, but who knows? Maybe it just keeps going higher all day. The reason I prefer the tick chart is it's just a little bit different price action than the time charts. For futures, it's definitely an advantage. Like you can see here on the tick chart right here, you can see how we basically like we pushed right above that 13 EMA, and that's where my entry was. So it's kind of a little bit different price action wise than the 3-minute chart for the 2000 tick chart. So that's one of the reasons that I like it and I use it. I mean, look at this trade here. I mean, you basically could have held this thing all the way to the 50s. I took profit there at the 45s, and there we're at the 54s now. So obviously it's, you know, in hindsight here, but I do think the 2000 tick chart is nice. Just gives me a little bit different price action, but in general, most of my trade ideas come from the 3-minute chart. You know, we're looking at that 3-minute chart for trade ideas, and then the 2000 tick chart kind of as entries. But look at that 15-minute chart. I talked about this yesterday on Twitter, just that idea of that 15-minute chart. You could basically get long here on the 15-minute and just let this thing ride until we basically get back below those EMAs. So there it is. Let's do the giveaway. Let's do the giveaway here. Did that link work earlier? Or did it mess up? I feel like did it mess up? I can't tell. No, it worked. Okay, it worked. You got one more second here. Here's the link again. If you guys want to enter for the giveaway, go leave a comment and then we'll do the giveaway here. Random comment picker. Random comment picker. For Instagram, for YouTube. YouTube comment picker. Here we go. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right, all right. Gonna put that in there. Filter you duplicate users. 6 + 1 = 7. We're getting the comments. We got 284 comments. You guys really don't go too hard on those comments, huh? And here we go. You guys ready? Are we ready? And look at that Top Step. Got the ad right there. How perfect is that? We got the Top Step ad with the giveaway here. So it's happening. Top Step. If you guys want to learn more about Top Step, there's a link there in the chat box to get into funded accounts. Start trading today. Here we go. Starting. Ding 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 ding. Jose Almaraz. $200, my friend. Send me an email. You got to be able to send me an email with a screenshot of you editing your comment on that video with your username. I just need to basically prove that it's you, Jose. So there you go. Send me an email. It's Patrick at Market Flow Trader Community. Not bad. A little $200 day for watching the live stream. There's my email there, Jose. Jose, if you're in the way, there you go. Jose Almaraz. Congratulations. $200. Not bad for watching a live stream. I wish someone paid me $200 for watching a live stream for a couple hours. I need to get a new job. I need a new job. Anybody want to hire me just to watch you trade and then you can pay me? No guru, it's coming. It's not me, guys. When I do these giveaways, like I don't have control over the company. I send the email to the company. So if you won in the past and you haven't gotten your prize, it's not on me. I don't journal. I think journaling is bullshit at the end of the day. I think it's bullshit. The funny thing is, like, all the influencers and like YouTubers that talk about journaling, it's funny because like I feel like only reason they talk about journaling is because they're promoting like a journaling software or they're promoting a journal. Like literally. I think there's like a direct correlation between YouTubers who promote journaling versus them selling a journal. So My videos are a journal. Yeah, I mean, pretty much talking to myself through these trades. Yeah, TradeZella. The guy that promotes TradeZella showing his journals is just about money, making money. Everybody that's promoting TradeZella is getting paid by TradeZella. All right. Oh, yep. Here we go. I'm gonna see if I get the email so I can send them a Venmo live on the tube here. It's almost 12 o'clock. We've been live on the YouTube. Right now, pulling back here. Like I said, at a certain point, you know, we just gotta get some type of pullback. So we'll see if that 21 EMA. At this point, it's more so like it'd be better to get a pullback to that 51 EMA. Gets you a little bit more excited. I like that 51 EMA pullback there. Oh, we almost had it. We had 1,970 people at one point this morning, concurrently. We almost broke 2,000 on the stream. We almost got there, guys. We were so close, so freaking close. Over 2,000. Next week we're going over 2,000 per day viewers. I'm just not sure why anyone would watch any other live stream. Let's be honest. I use OBS. OBS is a free software, open broadcast software, I think it's called, right? OBS. Casey, what do you mean? You didn't make... You should have boosted yourself today. You didn't boost yourself today? Market just went straight up all day. So on the day right now, we got from the 20s up to the 34s, 35. So we'll say 15 handles from the 36s up to the 43s. So another 6 handles. So on the day, basically 20, like 21, 22 handles on the day. And I think we left a little bit on the table as well. So left a little bit. We could have got a little bit more. I'm looking at my exit there, the 34s. I got stopped out for $4,000 in profit, but I probably could have just let that one ride there. Currently right now I am not looking really for a setup, to be honest. I'm kind of over it, or not over it, but I think at this point, if you haven't made money at 12 o'clock in the afternoon on a Friday, if you haven't made money by 12 o'clock on a Friday, then it might be time to just walk away. Remember, as we go into the middle of the day, there's less volume, less breakouts. So, would I go short? No, I wouldn't go short. I wouldn't go short until we get below the VWAP. Even though if we go from the 50s to the 30s back to the VWAP, it's still like I'm not gonna get short. You know, just way I'm looking at it. Rodney making $10,000 because of the Patrick Wieland setups. Hands down, best YouTuber in the world. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, I appreciate you guys. Everybody, William making money today. Let's go. The fam. The family. What's funny is like my strategy, I feel like is almost too simple. People don't believe it that it works. And then when they see it work, they're like, oh my gosh, it actually works. Like, look at this. Today, on the day, making $5,000, 0 losing trades. 2 winning trades, $5,000, $5,500, 0 losing trades. 0 losing trades today. $5,000 in profit. 2 winning trades, 0 losing trades. Let's go. I went long below the VWAP at the 19s this morning because I said that if the 15s held, you got to understand, like, not every rule is like, not every rule in trading is perfect, if that makes sense. There's also like the idea that, hey, we held that low from the overnight session. So it's not like, not every rule is cut and dry, just like, okay, this is exactly how the rule works. We have to adapt. We have to be fast to think. We have to see the setup. We have to think like, hey, you know, we're holding that overnight low. We sold off right to the overnight low and then we bounce back up. So when we do that, when we pull back like that and then we bounce back up, at that point, I'm like, okay, I think we're going to squeeze back up here. I wasn't bearish on the day. If you guys remember this morning, I talked about the idea of pushing up there to the 40, 50s pre-market before the market even opened. So overall, my idea was that we were going to bounce up. So why do I not charge $6,000 for my courses? I don't know. I think it's fair, the price that it's at, $500. The funny thing is people like complain about the price of the course, but then they're over here losing $500 trading the wrong setup. So it's kind of funny. People pay $100,000 to go to college and not earn any money, or you could pay $500 to learn how to buy the right breakouts. Let's go all the way from India. Woo! You gotta spend money to make money sometimes. All right, all right. So I think at that name, Mark spent $200,000 to go get an art history degree, and now he works at Costco. Ouch. That one played out wrong. Kareem, there's like literally 100 videos on my channel talking about my strategy. Benny, does this work for Forex? I don't know. I don't really trade Forex, to be honest. I think Forex is total dog shit. I wouldn't trade Forex with a 10-foot pole, to be honest. I would not trade Forex with a 10-foot pole. All right, so if you guys want to learn more about Top Step getting into a funded account, I got to do my little spiel here, and then I think I might be thinking I'm done for the day here. So right now, if you want to learn more about Top Step, there's a link there in the chat box. Get into a funded account, start trading today, going through the futures program and all that fun stuff. The link to get into a funded account as a Top Step trader. Top Step's paid out $7.2 million since 2020. You got the different accounts there. and going through kind of the first $5,000 to keep. You get 90-10 profit split there. I would say, I talked about this before recently, the idea, just because the $50,000 account is $165 a month, the big issue here though is the daily loss limit. It's not really like, don't think about like, oh, you're paying $165. It's more so like thinking about what the daily loss limit. I really think that the 100,000 account is a way better deal than the 50,000 account, even though it's double the price. But really, I mean, just, it sounds funny, but I think at the end of the day, having a $3,000 loss limit on the day is going to be more beneficial than paying $165. So you're paying $165 to have that $1,000 loss limit. It's going to make it very difficult trading futures to stay above that loss limit, unless you're trading the micros. So I do think that the larger accounts, although they are more expensive for that month, I mean, if you get through the combine in the month, it's $375. You get a lot better loss limit there. And I think it's just a overall kind of better bang for your buck there. I'm in the 150,000, so the 325 or 375 a month. That $150,000. I have a $3,000 loss limit now. How much in the drawdown when opening with a 3 contract? Normally not. The nice thing about my strategy is that we don't really get very big drawdowns. You're not like, every trade that I took today, I don't think I had any drawdown. I mean, literally, like 0 drawdown. Look at this. I mean, I entered there at the 19s. We got to like 18s there on the low. There was no drawdown there. This setup here from the 36s, I mean, very little drawdown. The drawdown was 1 handle. So very little drawdown with my strategy. I don't really need much drawdown. I'm not buying the top, and I'm not trying to buy the low of day either. Yeah, the course goes through everything, my whole thought process, the setups, the indicators, every little tidbit. You also get 6 months in the community as well with the live streams and all that fun stuff. So it's all there. There's a link in the chat box if you want to learn more. We've got more stuff coming out. We're going to be doing more live streams through the community pretty soon as well. So the course is $500. $500 make you holla. Yeah, we got some new stuff coming on. We're actually going to be bringing in another coach, actual like a mindset coach to work with people. I think, at the end of the day, I can teach anyone how to trade, where to buy, where to sell. But the biggest problem that people are going to have is the mindset. The idea of buying low, selling high, like that's not hard. It's not hard to understand how to trade, right? Like, that at the end of the day, you buy low, you sell high. The problem is, can you control your mindset? Like, this is a perfect example today. A lot of people have the mindset that they're going to try to short these tops. That's like totally the wrong mindset. I mean, these breakouts were like I said, there was no drawdown on these breakouts. There was 0 drawdown. Crazy. I mean, obviously, I think today was like perfect scenario, but at the end of the day, I love being able to enter trade and basically be in the green right away. So there it is. Hey, that king, you little fuck. It's not the same. It's totally different. Thanks for your support, though. What's funny is people gonna complain about $500, and people are over here trying to make money, and they're gonna complain $500 is too expensive. You can make $500 trading 3 contracts on the ES off of what, 2 handle move, 3 handle move, 4 handle move, and it's totally fine. Like, if you don't want to buy it, don't buy it. I'm not forcing anyone to buy it. But if you want the value, you want it there, it's there. So Josh made $500 just for me talking. Let's go. Right now, pulling back here, that 21 EMA, that blue line, that fine line in the sand. They're trying to got some support there at the 45s here. Got the VWAP all the way down there at the 20. I think it's at the 30s now. 31s on the VWAP. All right. I think it's time for me to walk away, take away my profits. It's $5,000 on the day, Fresh Cash Friday. Let's go. Live on YouTube, making the calls. Every single trade that was taken today was talked about long before it happened. Joe made $4,000. Let's go. It's fucking amazing to see that people are literally making that kind of money. If that doesn't give you confidence, or not even confidence, if that doesn't get you excited, seeing everybody else making money, I don't know what will. There it is. Nice little Fresh Cash Friday. I will talk to you guys next week, Monday morning. We're live on the YouTube every morning, 9:15 a.m. If you haven't already hit that subscribe button, you know what to do. You hit it. Hit it. Let's go. I'll talk to you guys then. Peace to the middle.